And I'm gonna. Hey, thanks for stopping in today, guys. Today I'm going to show you the layout on these pieces that we're going to be making this metal bending machine out of. And this is kind of just a rundown of all the pieces that we're going to be using. Now, there's a couple of more that are not in the picture that we're going to be showing you later on in other videos. So you may want to like, subscribe to the channel to see how this comes out and other pieces that you will need. Now, this is going to be the slide that's in the center. As you see here, I've taken my lathe, my mill, and I've actually slotted these out. Now, let me back up a little bit before I get this all out of order. This is going to be the piece that the metal is actually going to be rolled on. And you see I've milled that out with my lathe. And you're going to have these bearings going here like so. Just like that. And then of course this piece is going to be sitting in here like so. So what you see there is this piece is going to travel up and down, and these pieces here are going to be slotted inside these grooves here that I showed you earlier, right here. So this is going to slide up and down. We're going to drill a hole here, and this is going to be setting like this, and we're going to drill a hole through here, and we're going to actually put some all thread rod from here to here, and that way we can move this piece up and down as needed when we have the metal inside the rollers here. So on this one here, you're going to have this with 3 bearings, so like you see here, and these are going to be sitting here like so. Now let me put this other one together temporarily. They have little shims on them here so that they don't, if you put a whole washer, you'll lock up the bearing. So make sure you just make your little washer that's a little smaller in size. And then let's just do it like this. It makes it easier for you to see it, I believe. Well, maybe not. We'll do it like that. All right. So this piece is going to be up here like so. And this piece here is going to slide up and down like so. And then if we wanted to bend a piece of metal, we're going to slide this in between here. Hopefully I won't knock everything down, but I bet you I will. Just like so. And as you're cranking this down, you're going to apply pressure to the middle of this, and this is going to have a handle on it, so I can spin this round with the metal in between here and here, and I'm going to roll it, and it's going to bend that metal as you crank it down and you turn it each time. So yeah, that's where we're at with it right now. We've got a long ways to go. Like I said, be sure to hit the like, subscribe if you want to see the way this is going to come out in the rest of the video. We're going to be drilling this. We're going to put a pin in through here. We're going to drill here, put some all thread in it, put us a handle up on top, and so forth. So, hey guys, that's it. That's where we're at on this metal bending machine. Like I said, you want to see how it turns out, like and subscribe. Well, I machined this piece all thread down, which is stainless steel, down to size here where to fit inside the hole here. And then what I did was machine me a groove out right here. And if you see on this piece that goes in the center, I actually drilled me a hole out right there, so I can put like a little roll pin in there. So when I put this piece on here, be able to put a roll pin in that little hole there, and that'll keep this piece from sliding off when it goes up and down in the tool itself. So let's keep fabricating and making. Well, I don't have my pin in here yet. I just got an old nail here that I've been sticking in there temporarily. And I need to drill that hole out a little bit deeper where I get a rope in there. But let's see if it picks up now. There you go. That's what you want right there. Now then, so we're going to put this in here. And what I've done is I've taken a couple of washers, stuck them behind them to keep this from rubbing up against this. I'll put a washer in the front here so that it doesn't bind the bearing up on the outside of the shell. Make some adjustments because it is kind of snug there. But what you're going to be doing, or what we're trying to accomplish, is this right here. We're trying to get this to come up, and we're going to be putting a piece of metal in here. Of course, after all of this is tightened up, and this is snug, and then we're going to put a handle on here. We're going to spin this round and round, and as it's going back and forth like that, we'll apply pressure down from the top up here. Move this down ever so lightly, slow. And as we're doing that and going back and forth, with the crank on this side, it's going to be bending this metal. What we've done next is we put the shaft in here. We put it like a makeshift rope in here by putting a nail in the side here. And then we're taking a nut the size of this. We welded it to here. Now we just spotted it now. We'll be completely welded later on. And then we got us a nut that we threaded about halfway down on top here. And then we're going to take us a welding machine. And we're going to spot weld that nut. Now we've got us a crescent wrench. We're going to hold the bottom now. Keep in mind that we just have everything tack welded. We don't have anything that's actually welded solid yet. So hopefully this thing will all stay together. Well, I made it to the part in the video where it's not completely welded, but I've got everything welded enough to where I could test the unit, and I did so. I did test it. And I'm a little unpleased at this point in time that if you should look here, you'll see how big the loop is, or the circle, or the half a circle. Now, what needs to be done is I need to renovate this thing. So I'm going to close this video here after I explain what happened here, and then I'm going to shoot another video that's going to show you the changes I made and how I was able to close this loop up even tighter. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to modify this or build a new one. I'm going to make the center section maybe an inch narrower than this. I'm going to leave the bars just like it is on the side. Everything top and bottom is going to be fine. And now I've got my length of rod that I need. I got a lot of dimensions here now that I didn't have earlier. I mean, you see these all over the internet, YouTube, everywhere else, and Facebook and so forth, but none of them are giving you dimensions. Now, what I'm going to do in the next video is I'm going to give you all those dimensions after I completely build this and modify it to my liking. So the other thing I want to do is either make this a little bit bigger, or else I'm going to bring this down a little bit more, further down than where I have it now, and I'm going to close these rollers up on the outside and bring them in maybe about that far apart. Now, again, I'll give you those dimensions in the next video, so make sure you hit the like, subscribe to our channel. But it does work fine. It does, move around, go back and forth. Here's one of the issues I find is that the further you have these out, the more metal you're going to waste, because it's only going to bend up to this point here. Now I can go backwards, and it's going to be the same. You see how it's going to stop right there? So you're losing. Let me go back to the other side. You're losing about 4.5 inches right here. So my concern brings me to bring the attention to bringing these rollers in, or making this bigger and bringing it down where I can go lower. Drilling the holes further down in this piece here. Let me take it loose and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I want to put a handle up on top here, like I have the crank I have down here. I'm put a crank up here to make it easier. All right. Loosen this up. I'll show you more in detail. Okay. I want to bring this roller down as far as I can down on this plate so I can get more depth going this way. Right now, I can only go down just a little bit more, and then I'm going to be touching the welds. So that's the first thing. Then I'm going to bring these in this way a little bit more, and if I have to, I might bring these up a tad bit. So yeah, guys, those are the modifications I'm going to make. Like I said, it does work currently now. It could be a whole lot better, and I am going to make it a whole lot better. Like I said, if you want to know the dimensions and what I did to change it, how it came out, hit the like, subscribe. That way you'll be notified as soon as the video comes out on this and my other videos as well. Here at the 956 Studio. We also have a channel called Simply Videos 3910, but it's mostly cooking and stuff like that. Cooking and fishing. No hunting, just cooking and fishing. But yeah, be sure to like, subscribe. That way you'll be entertained to our future video on the outcome of the modifications and how much better it worked at that point in time. Thanks for watching.